Hey Leo, welcome. Thank you for being with me. Hi everybody. Okay, here's your March 2018 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thanks for joining me. And so we had a couple full moons going on in the month of March. March 1st was, a full moon in Virgo, and there'll be a new moon, of course, in Pisces, and then another full moon. So we'll have a blue moon this month. I pulled two guidance cards for you, and I'm going to go into your reading in a moment. The first one you received is Discernment for you, Leo. So this is see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. It's how we discern in certain situations. So the guidance for you is hear no evil, speak no evil, say no evil, right? Which is, it's a harmonious card, which is interesting because you're discerning certain situations and events that are around you, people. There's a lot going on around you in the month of March. I think you're coming off it from the past few months as we went into this new year. But the guidance here is harmony. And I love this card because there's harmony in this month of March for you. There's a balance, a harmonious energy. There could be, some of you, this could be instruments. This could be your craft. This could be a creative energy. For some of you, this could be your environment, your home. It's just structure. It's like the four pillars that make the harmonious structure, the energy. So some of you could be moving. I'm just feeling that from this card. However, 1111, 111, 11's very, I'm getting that very, very strongly. Okay? Now, we did have the full moon in Virgo at 11 degrees on March 1st. So I think that for you, Leo, there's a lot of energy that's settling for you and it's getting it into place. So that is the guidance for you, discernment and harmony. However, the reading is interesting because when I was shuffling and pulling for the cards, I felt like the month of March was really, it's going to be a great month for most Leos. It's going to be an enlightening month and a new beginning type energy month, okay? Now, on the bottom of the deck, coming into the month, you have the Nine of Air. So, with that full moon in Virgo, anybody with any health or migraines or headaches or back pain or, physical pain, that's not, it's just physical chronic pain. I feel like you're holding on to some of this energy tightly. Maybe you're thinking about something a little too much. Like, take your mind off it a little bit and try to do things on a daily routine that changes the way you feel a little bit, whether it's a new health regime or new eating habits or taking more time out to get the vitamins you need or the energy you need, or see what the body is trying to tell you. Don't just dismiss it. Try to, you're a Leo, you're a fire energy. It's that passion, that drive, that loyal, that open heart energy, but there's something physically chronic. I feel like for some of you that, and it's not for all of you, I mean, it's a general reading, but I feel like holistically you can handle it and you can look at it. Don't just try to medicate it and put a Band-Aid on it, but really look in the holistic way of treating it. That's just one specific message that I'm getting as I'm reading this. I think some of you have gone through some difficult separations or divorces or something that is brought sadness to your heart, which in turn it's coming out in your physical body for some of you. But I also feel as though when you get on the track and you're healing and you're feeling better from this Three of Air, because it's a limited time of energy. Everything passes, right? We don't hold the energy and just stay in it. We process through it, right? And look at this. You have the High Priestess. So I think in the month of March for you, it's an intuitive knowing. You know what is needed for you to heal, to feel what it is physically, body, mind, and soul, what you're feeling. The mind is kind of, you're thinking about the same thing over and over and over. And maybe for some of you, you just want to feel that happy, harmonious energy. And I think that the healing is at play here, but the high priestess is telling you to really go within and look at your own psychicness. And the guidance for this card is that you know what the truth is in there. You hold that. It's an intuitive process, and it's a psychic ability. It's like a knowing that you're going to come through this, and you are through the cards. So you're able to heal self. You're able to kind of heal your own body, mind, and soul through whatever difficult circumstance has been challenging you. I think for some it's breakup. It's energy of relationship dynamics that you're working through. I think you've been coming off it for the past few months, and it's here to be called to heal right now for some of you. And that's where I think the discernment guidance is coming into play, because you got to release some of it and let it go, because the 9 is culminating the cycle. So you're going to feel a new you pretty soon once you heal some of this energy. And I think for many of you, you want this harmonious place. And the angels and guides are saying to you, it's on its way. You will heal. You will have a harmonious energy taking place in some aspect of your life that you had to discern from. You really had to kind of pull yourself back and take a time out and take a break, get some space for yourself and heal the mind and let the energy kind of work itself through. And I think you're getting there. I think the process might not be as easy, but you're getting there. So you have the Queen of Earth coming into the month. This is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is a very grounded energy, responsible, abundant energy. It's a nurturing, it's a mother energy. It's an abundant energy. So that could be someone around you with a sun, moon, or rising. Could be a friend, a mother. It could be anyone in your surroundings. You also have a King of Air. So now we have a Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius. So there is a focused energy, there's clarity in this reading. And I think that what is kind of, there's a situation that you're trying to balance out. You might be taking on too many things to handle at one time in the 7 of water. But I think that you're going to narrow it down and really, stop being so busy all at once and trying to do everything. Tackle one thing at a time. That's kind of what the advice is here. Because I think what it's doing is it's bringing you this 8 and 9 energy, and it's putting the squeeze on you that your mental thought process, it just needs a break, right? You just need to take a break from thinking, right? Don't overthink. Try not to dwell on certain situations. Try to discern and release them so that you can get some clarity and focus. Because the cards are here. The energy is here for you to get that and to intuitively know that you will heal with clarity and focus. I think some of you have gone through like some big awakenings, and you're looking at your situations and you're trying to kind of negotiate your way through them. So sometimes for self, you kind of got to get out of your own way or out of your own head, okay? And I mean that in all the best way, but that's what the reading is about. I want you to be able to balance. You have justice here, so anybody who's balancing and really trying to just know that you have the scales of justice here, the balancing energy to do this. And here it is card number 11. So, again, I'm getting a lot of 111s, a lot of numbers like that really are focused energy. So I think some of you are really waking up to that inner voice that is guiding you either astrologically, cosmically, spiritually, but there's an awakening. There's a lot more at hand for your own healing and your own process for you, Leo. You have the Seven of Earth right in the middle. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about your you're getting ready to harvest. You're getting ready to expand, and it could, yes, it could be financial. Some of you could be investing in something new. Some of you could have been in a job where you've had to let it go, or sell a business, or move on, and you're getting ready to restart something else. You're rethinking your path forward for some of you, and it could be career wise, it could be relationship wise. But know that in this reading, there is balance, there's healing, there's your own intuitive knowing, there's clarity, there's focus, there's responsibility, and a practicality to this reading also. So you're working your way through, and look at dun 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 dun. You have the Empress at the very end of this reading going into April. I mean, that's beautiful. So the Empress is Gaia. It's Mother Earth. It's mother. It's nurturance. It's abundance. So you're finding your harmonious energy, your balance, your peace, because you've worked through some serious mind processes. You've worked through some financial processes, maybe. You've worked through some real hard energy of getting to where you want to be today. And there's still more work. But when you have a guidance card like this, it's a creative flow. There's so much more to come from you, whether it's anything creative. It's coming to light. It's emerging in you, whether, like I said, whether that's music, art. There is some fire. There is some thing that you've been saving and waiting to do, and you're ready to really launch it and to really get it going. I think for others of you, you've been really successful in gaining and gaining and gaining the balance and the clarity to keep going, to keep moving it along. There could have just been a few, bumps in the road. For some of you, this could be relationship where if anything is in agreement or in writing, or it's legal or law, it's in your favor right here. If there's anything to do with a judge or a higher up or a militant figure or somebody higher up, justice is upright for you in the month of March. So it looks like it's working through. Now, it could have been a heavy process, but you got through it. You had to discern through some of it, weed out what the knowledge that you didn't need, and weed through the intuition that is inherently within you that you already know. This is kind of, it's kind of a high up there reading. I mean, if you're awake and you're someone who, has your cards done or gets read, there's kind of powerful messages in here. So my advice to you is to spiritually, keep the process going, because you're awakening to a higher knowing, a higher way of being, and it brings you that balance and that peace that you're so looking for. And if it means to unplug and shut the TV off, or shut your phone down for a minute, or meditate, really shut down a little bit to take that space, then go for it, because when you're ready to harvest and you're ready to really take everything and all your things that you've been working towards and put it down and really get it going, it's just golden. I think it's going to be really great. The Seven of Water is, you're all over the place. So try to get in that space of, take a few minutes for yourself and really look at situations, cut the cords to them, release them, and then see it in a new light. And I think you're coming into that in the month of April. So the last week of March into April, I think, is all about the change of season. No matter where you live, northern or southern hemisphere, the Empress is here. It's nature. It's giving you messages. And take a walk, get out there. Feel the seasons, feel the air, feel the energy, feel the flowers, feel your animals, your pets. It's nature is bringing you abundance that's needed for you for this month to get through and to heal. Okay, so that is your reading for the month. I hope you like this. Thank you for listening. I will leave my email in the description box below if you'd like a personal reading from me. And also, if you'd like to check out my patreon.com/Chrissy Maffioli, that is a subscription for weekly and monthly cards. So if you'd like to check that out, I would love to read for you. All right, guys, have a great month. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.